Bimobia Ahama Wakwaba Edeba Cstv News at 24 Esumrena so in Sema Etrego, my woman who does no yade ebeso musekasi. Na insano yeshudi bidimutima ankasa. Na make us say dear a Ghana Water Company Limited, ni pelifo ede abetu we dwa wo trebo say wo hwe insu atose nkofo ede eko fifi no maboka pa ewo. Na transport minister and so ede insema betu edwa se wo de nhye mapa eba bebu akwan na afi wona ofa hyen no ekane akoyese no senete no hyen no efo no ho akoye de pan ede amount no mo de nhye to edwa na se wo de nhye enso egu akwan Sarah Jewelries am say block machinery and block manufacturing KS Raffiners Co Limited Rema Ocean Agency omono mo say ase lewe ya yede kase so e de e ba beso e de ameje so e mame ama ba fo ma yenda ye musimambra Meda say edi ameje so e mame ama bafo na ye hye ensem no asia ye de ni e waga akokire mu e Ghana mampeni akache na Ghana mampeni John Dramani Mahama wakwa akopie mu e Zambia e man no mu na babra odi nani ekopie mu ade hya chese wote e Zambia na wo kire mu ese wabra chese abanda da no e wo abenwa eso no na chese nyama nheda enkoye na emom no e mampeni John Dramani Mahama ebetena benwa so no ase nyama etoto na akwemu eba ana chese John Dramani Mahama echiremu ese enam hyehyeye papa chese yedi egu akwemu aso ya wo hwe yisikasem eso ana afi so nkabom hyehyeye chese wotimi ekoye no ana aboamande yehu senia economy no esi ekon
team. I couldn't have done this alone. I have a team of young, ambitious, hardworking ministers and government officials supporting me. And they've bought into the vision that I have. And so we're working together as a team. I'm not doing this alone. My ministers are up to the task. They are very energetic. I call them at odd hours of the night. My ministers here, Sam George Haruna, my Minister of Government Communications, I call him at 2 a.m. and Finance Minister, as for him, I am always, if I couldn't do it, I'll move and live in his house. Because the number of times I call him and summon him to my house. But they are a great team and everybody is working very hard. And that is what is producing those results. And I'm sure that in 2026, they're going to work even harder.
And on just said Ghana Mampeni John Dramani Mahama akano osin kabon ehia pa ye so ka ohoboma and no just nyama bibia so betimi atota na kwemu na ebi also ode atu eja CEO sa amoda state owned enterprise ode kokobo pa ana eko ede ama se afi audit report no wonfa embra na wona chese obeya asobrachire no omawo kosi April Bosumin one fire audit report no Enfambra.
Prices are turning around and making profits instead of losses. We are asking all of them. There are many state-owned enterprises who for 7 to 8 years have never produced an annual report. Meanwhile, it's obligatory for them to do it. This year I said woe betide any chief executive of a state-owned enterprise who by the end of April, which is the target date, has not done your audit and presented your annual report. I won't say what will happen, but...
Na unu se NDC amanyɔkuo no wabra na kyesa wɔbɔ ntoa afimpinu ni eduonu ɛnan na kyesa wɔde etu edwasa wɔde nhye mapa beba begu akwemu 24-hour economy no wɔde ebasa na etimi aboa madehia woni edwuma aye so betimi enya edwuma aye na no ana kyesa omampani abedi echire Professor Jane Nana Opoku Achiman ede atu eja wochemu se 24-hour economy achese eye NDC abaino ede abano aboa pa mande infidi juma so etimi ekoso pa eye ode sansan we etu ja wa bra kopie mu ewo eye jumedie bia eti eda so na eye Africa Prosperity Dialogue.
Our 24-hour economy initiative is designed to unlock productivity by better coordinating infrastructure, finance, and institutions, ensuring that businesses and workers are no longer constrained by avoidable bottlenecks or lost time. Along this, the government's Big Push Infrastructure Development Program is laying the foundation for trade and industrial growth while aligning Ghana's national priorities with those of ECOWAS and the Africa Union.
Na aswaya wo ehwe yensase ne emuno de den so achese openi achese woda ano owura Kofi Amaboa na wode atu edwa wo chirebo ese otimi abo modern pa ma chese asase ankrofo etumu efom egudie no otimi aginini na wode peni ba ko achese oye aid ede ema oswafo yi echirechire insemu ese
Union Ghana Limited. Obeso abayansia asasia ewo Nyankumase Amansia South. No, 240 hectares. And now it's in so as I crew and woman think and also 80 hectares. Okay, Kabum 320 hectares. And now about 800 acres. It's me a shop or more RHA resources for at American. Once upon a time, the man here called him to Monka, and when I don't go near Diano, your bones will tomorrow referring near there. Or more particular Indian there, I could be 108 hectares. And so the yeah, I buy this and this is well, I say to the pants and then that's what you
Enu Ora Mahmoud Kabori ena oteno enkano na mrashebi jafo wo mrashebi jenende wade wansem atu edwa wo chiremu ese inde akwakoye kokram World Cancer Day na wade ababetu edwa se wose yetimi de nhhehye mapa ede egu akwem na kokram yare no so yetimi etu ase krakra wo manmu.
Our health institutions, our health professionals must be adequately armed and skilled to provide customized cancer treatment to different people who have cancer and which cancer manifests differently.
We need to ensure that screening is undertaken in all our districts, and if possible, the CHIPS compounds in the various villages that we have dotted around, and data should be properly acquired to ensure that whatever treatment is being given or support is being given, the data will inform where and what.
I look forward that the Mahama Care Trust or the Ghana Medical Trust would allocate resources properly, and when they do so, it's going to be in the area of enhancing specialist care and setting up of specialist centers. This is the only one good thing I said on the committee that stands to benefit us.
Early detection is key, and I want to support the honorable member's call that we create awareness and let people screen early and make the screening services accessible.
Beyond treatment, we must invest more in prevention and early detection. Evidence shows that up to 40% of cancers can be prevented through lifestyle changes, such as healthy diets, physical activity, reduced alcohol consumption, avoidance of tobacco, and vaccination against infections like hepatitis B and human papillomavirus.
And in team, Russia be your forward, Russia be dreaming and day what they want to the same. And they add to a dry a far cram yaria a home. My free one I called Chief Justice Paul Bafo Bonnie Wabra, or then into a ball echo PMO Ora Samuel Basintali Nakache, and I just what they add to a dry which you essay. And there will share a quiet bread 2 months. A Kamia say a Chinese phone or Makwa Kugua Honum, just or Mutu a former good day our honum. Now what they are to a dry was also a tremu say, Omode share a bar. Say a special court and assassin Libiano say a chewa, so to a from a good day, nature say a do a befa in Raquim.
Some of the ways of dealing with the crimes of the day is a creation of special courts. Environmental degradation, Galamsey. It has become cross-border because of the people who get involved in it. We can't close our eyes to the fact that the Chinese have virtually invaded our Galamsey areas. There are some places you go and Galamsey, Chinese are selling accoutrements for Galamsey operators. They buy the gold and all that in these areas. The Chinese are not from Gozo. They are from Guangzhou and then other places. So how did they get here?
Penny Quantre for a Ghana Water Company Limited. A Ununya for Adam Mutawa Kulu. I didn't some to draw which you will say. Now say in team a addition as a Ghana 4B a faculty quite so in Sua just so Obia a trouble and I say yet ton and no mono. A camia coyes addition be a faculty quite so in your issue a 150. Now they said into there are 2 a just say 1 hour faculty. So efa and as a one issue no ama wa boka be 140 million Ghana cedis.
Outstanding arrears across customer category now run into billions of cedis nationwide. It rose from 1.6 billion in 2023 to 2.1 billion Ghana cedis in 2024. Our audited financial statement. This unpaid bill weaken our cash flow and limit our ability to procure input, maintain infrastructure, and expand services. Nationally, out of the 220 million gallons demand or water produce, about 106 is what we can account for. I plead.
Na nanwada anachese as oswafo wo anase dondodo no omobanu deni ede ebetu ejase mpenifo ayenhye se Kotoka International Airport number besesa no ede akọ Accra International Airport enda mekase oswafo wo hwe eye akone mbadie insenso Joseph Bukari ede atu eja wo chemu se aban eyenhye se nebeya eye Kotoka International Airport edina pese yesesa ekọ Accra International Airport no
one of the issues the Ministry of Transport, and for that matter government, presented to Parliament, our activities for this period of the recall. Parliament will be expected to pass a lot of bills, and as government agenda, we have a lot of bills from the Ministry of Transport, and one of them, Kotoka International Airport, to its original name. We will remember that in the period of the Second World War, around 1946, the British Royal Air Force used that place as an Air Force base to carry people to war and other activities.
Now, Ora Joseph Bukari Ekasawi Etrina or the Etsu Addresses or Bekayan and saying team, Yana Chesaya Yakofa, a year trotro echo fifino, a Kamiako say, buses and as a shea, Yabefa Ede Aqua a fieno, and Mu Aqua Quayedin Pan Ede Amaye, the silent opening Ede Atsu Aja, which will say Ghana buying a young Shema no de ego aquarium sing a bear, a traffic artist in the whom
we are all aware the state in which the only two transport companies under the Ministry of Transport was in the past. When we took over, we did a retreat and I charged them. Because looking at the balance sheet they had a lot of loan that they could not service. They had a lot of issues that were detrimental to the operations of the two transport organizations. So we agreed on ourselves, let us work to improve upon our revenue. With the little we have, let us see what is it that was taken away from all these two companies and we needed to bring them back.
My angel say we so Nayanda Yahosima ba ejide mu nsem ne dia ka so ye de beso.
The manager of Crystal Jurek Pet Shop. Here, we have varieties of pet foods and accessories. When it comes to dog foods and cat foods, we have everything. We have the 25 kg pellets, the 20 kg, the 10 kg. We have Happy Home, High Performance, Dog Chew, Jack Pet Food, GC Puppy and Adults, High Retrieval, Happy Canine. When it comes to the leashes or the collars, we have everything, whether small, medium or large. We have their supplements, their vitamins, fish oils, medicated soaps, and their tablets. We also have the flea and tick sprays, their refreshers. And when it comes to their bowls, we have different types of bowls. Stainless or plastic bowls, medium, large. We have their traveling bags, their bathing tubs, their towels, and all their chains as well. We also do breeding of dogs and cats. Whether you are looking for poodles, puppies, any mixed breed, we have them. Foreign cats too are available. When it comes to their treats, we have the big bones, we have their biscuits, we have their snacks, we have our locations. One is located at East Legon American House, adjacent KB Clay, near Interpol Avenue Street. We also have a branch at Blue Lagoon, Sacramento, opposite the Ghana Poultry Farmers Association, General Anchor Street. You can contact us on 0243 03 2066 or 020 473 8175. At Crystal Jurek, we will always want your pets to smile.
Mayen Samo Bibia Aqua Babioda so share area parental breakfast here will CSTV. So dear minister mame ama bafo ready so demo and sim. Na unim se Ghana ban IS a gold board and na fin so gold coast refinery omo be dig kasubom pa omo ba be di anaso omo ye collaboration as kasubom na itimi aboa ma chese yesika kokwa ye di juma anase ye di edwedie ewo mu no so ebetimi aboa ma chese yesika kokko enso etimi akọ enkan na nde ya make say edie artisanal and small scale mining empenifo so omo ye hihye yese ne be ya omo so betimi aboa ma chese nde ye gold ho ensensen so betimi akọninu.
In the shortest possible time, we will not be exporting raw gold outside this country. This refinery today that has the capacity to do 2 tons, and now with an understanding that will begin with 1 ton per week, has employed approximately 162 workers. And they are adding value to our gold, and they are going to operate 24 hours in line with our 24-hour economy policy. For the first time, you will be able to see a gold bar stamped in the name of Ghana Gold Board and the Central Bank of the Republic of Ghana, or Government of Ghana Gold, being shipped out there and sold in the international market. This refinery has been taxed to ensure that they obtain LBMA license, so that Ghana, for the first time, will be able to stamp our gold LBMA approved. Our next policy line will be to encourage Ghana Gold Board to, latest by the end of the year, have a fire assay lab, so that all large-scale mining companies will take their gold through fire assay at the Gold Board lab, for us to ascertain the true value of our royalties. Today, I can confidently say that plans are far in advance, and by the end of the year, Ghana will have its first ever fire assay lab for us to get the true value of our royalties, so that we can use these royalties to develop our country. The Gold Board is doing an excellent work. They need to be supported. I want to use this opportunity to urge the people of Ghana to support the vision of His Excellency the President. This was a vision that he started in 2016. For some interesting reason, we couldn't continue when we lost office in 2016. We are all seeing the benefit of what dreams and vision can do for a country.
Jessica Sam so Dr. Kessel ato forcing na wote se wo ekasa no maye free ho na yenko obi man so make say the Russia man no wasan e drone wato drone topa ye bi de akwa amanhodo eso a make say the nipa bebre na na chese womo afemu apreprapa na mpenifo chiremu a wabra chese omoto drone ade se adanya hodo eshena hodo enso etimi asesaya we insema chete mpenifo de amanebo de eba afa ye fru ho na yenko ekrobi a chese ye frene se Grazalema ade se meka se de so brani be ato ma chese de adehia wotete ho ni na wo ho aka edwemu na mpenifo echirema insu a etoye no amani pa be se ediasa na ta se inde omo ho etimi aka edwemu ojefo ne bosome da na etoso enum afimpinu ni eduonu ensia na chese sansu brani ba ya na se etoye na mpenifo echiremu dia se ni ade akwa bai awon hihye mapa egu akwemu se ne be ya wona wo ho aka edwemu so betimi aboawo afa ma yefri obi man so na yenko agudie mu ensem na onim se yeguso a ewo World Cup ni emu na cup na se kruwa no ewo Abidjan na former France player Marcel and so it is Babetu Edwa which was 2026 World Cup final no or Warishim pass Ghana ebetimi akọ finals.
For me, it's a blessing to come back here and, present the World Cup, who brings a lot of hope. We are talking about the biggest sports events in the world, which is football. I'm very glad to be here and promote that energy that the World Cup all the time is bringing and the hope that comes with it, you understand. Remember, statistically, Morocco managed to reach the semi-final during the past World Cup. We are now hoping, now that we are 9 African teams in the system, that one of them will reach the final. So maybe Ivory Coast, you don't know, even though I love Ghana to go to the final, I believe that Ivory Coast have the potential to reach, this final, and the hope and the belief gives, an excitement to every single fan that loves the game, because the game is absolutely magnificent.
Na 2026 FIFA World Cup no eno anachese yegusu ewo mu na ebekoso ewo USA, Canada na fenso Mexico na aka bosome enan pe na chese game no anase akensie no itimi asha asie na onu se Ghana yewo yene England, Russia ana fenso Panama ana chese wo eye group ba komu na impenifo de atu edwa wo chebu ese so Taifo no ade se aban ede hyehyɛ mapa egu akwe se ne be ya edu sa abre na woni na ebeso wo ho ade akọ na mode omochitan so akọ tai Ghana team no na osofo hwe yagudie mu ensem Kofi Idi Adams ede se matu edwa wo trebu se ade se o mapao abedwa ku a chese omo no ommehwe se ebia ye benye sika akọ sa game na ebeto edwa ewo USA, Canada, Mexico na imom no se ekoba ne se yenye sika na chese ye hu na chese aka edwem no.
The policy say ye be clear say we should work at it. Enunti enayati committee ye fundraising. So the number ye de be call ultimately no, I may desire say maybe from Ghana yemfa be maybe 1,000 and 2,000 and 10,000 crown fanko. That's so sika make or easy no. Ain't say ye the 1,000 be kwa. Basic calculation check. Free hako US and Canada return ticket economy and kokra be $3,500. Yet the one bekwa will have to raise the funds. Anything America say funds now ye be raising and giving you basic numbers. And we have calculation now about roughly about 7,500.
Na fe mayemfre agudie mu ensem na yefa yeni enchre enigedie mu ensen na obeka ya nanu ada anadom dodo no amoba no deni Mahama Yariga ede ensembetu ejase empenifo hyehyehye yese Kotoka International Airport no oba besesa edinu ede Accra International Airport na no anachese inde Stoneboy yebo epinu ebisa ne se aso ohwe edin achese yeba sano ako Kotoka International Airport every Kotoka International Airport ako Accra International Airport no osimuse.
It used to be called Accra International Airport anyway. That's why when you're going to fly you see the ACC, so that has been before. So when the name goes back to Accra International Airport, for whatever reason, I would believe that the reasons are clear, the reasons are politically accurate, the reasons are very nationalistic. I would believe so. But should this change and it doesn't reflect any upliftment, then I think I wouldn't side for that. But if it's going to reflect upliftment and uplift a positive narrative about this nation, I'm for that. Yes. Kotoka, actually, we all know, Kotoka is actually from my hometown. Right, I'm from Alakple. Anybody who knows the right history knows that General Kotoka comes from Alakple, my actual hometown.
Eti yebejida sewe so na ye de kase ye boabo anu ni nano ye de esi ewa Hasaris Dream Jewelries amo ewa Kanishi Asafo Achashi Street Amstel Block machinery and block manufacturing ewo spinters omone KFC no ana edi eninhwerema ocean agency so ewo kaswa amafro KS Rafimes Co Limited ewo dansuma runabout Celestine Tom Brown and so ewo dans kaswa amafro na apartment hotel ewo dansuma firstly Crystal Direct shop and so East Legon amone American House no and I just say ebo a share me de mu abuafo ni na asi e de am just so ye mame ama bafua makra